Hey everyone, welcome to the stream, good evening, and I hope you're all having a good day. Unlike me, where I had kind of a shitty weekend, but I guess we'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, Let's Go finally came out. I was not able to stream it on Friday, nor was I unable to stream it on Saturday. Wait a minute, does that sentence make sense? Nor was I unable, nor was I able? I think nor was I able is the better sentence. And my internet's dying again, so if you see buffering, just bear with me. I think it will straighten itself out. Good times. Good times. So I guess I'll just continue talking while I'm waiting for this to straighten out, because it will be in the recorded version on YouTube later. I see you got Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, I guess I'll explain why I got that in a short while. So, what was I going to say? Why is the Joy-Con? Oh wait, I need to hold it on this side. Yeah, there we go. Which is kind of annoying when you have to do a single Joy-Con and you have to like hold it on the side like an NES controller, like during the Switch menus. But then when you get into this game, you hold the Joy-Con like straight up like a Wii remote. And I'm a right-handed person, but I prefer using the left Joy-Con. So I'm like holding the one that's meant for the left hand in my right hand, and it's really weird. The reason I want this one in particular is because I have the ability to as soon as it lets me. There we go, I've got the ability to take screenshots or take video clips, so if anything happens I can like do that. I'm not going to have another Joy-Con sitting to me so I can just like mash that button if I need to. Don't forget to mash that like button. No, don't. You don't need to do that. I'm just trying to make a joke. So I did briefly test this out on Friday because I was planning to stream it on Friday, but I wasn't feeling too well for the majority of the weekend. See, I think around Wednesday this week, I started having a little bit of a headache. It wasn't too bad, but it was the kind of headache where you get a little bit of a pain in the back of one of your eyes. But apparently it was just like a minor like migraine or something, but then it got much worse once the weekend started. I don't know why, but I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. So yeah, I had a huge migraine from Friday to like Saturday night. And thankfully my eldest sister is like a qualified nurse because she gave me some advice on how to like deal with that, and it actually worked really well. So I'm feeling better now, but I still feel a little bit annoyed that I didn't get to stream this on the ground floor. For your information, actually, I could have probably streamed this as early as Thursday because I kinda know where I can get a copy of the game from a store that frequently breaks street dates, which I know Nintendo is not a fan of, because if you stream their AAA games like before launch, they usually target those streamers. So yeah, I decided not to do that. It was also the reason why I didn't stream Mario Odyssey fairly early on. So yeah, with that said, let's get going. Let's get going. Yeah, that was a terrible joke as well. Hello there, glad to meet you. I wish I could do a better Professor Oak voice. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. If you want to know how people tend to interact with them, well, others keep them as companions, and others have battles. As for myself... I thought you said I stupid. I study Pokemon as a profession. Hi, Zachary. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? So yeah, apparently this is not actually Red from Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, this is like a brand new protagonist. Like, that's what I was told anyway. Oh god, trying to do this single-handed with like a Joy-Con upwards is very awkward to say the least. Right, your name is Melee. I'm just using the default face because I'm bored. Yeah, that doesn't look like Gary. I also heard that Gary is in this game as well, or Blue I guess it is qualified as, but this is technically not him. This boy here is your friend and rival who's been growing up next door to you. What's his name now? What's your rival's name? Well, since you're the only Pokemon streamer that I know, well, one of the two, and you're attending and not them, it was Toto, wasn't it? I see. His name is Toto. Melee, my boy! Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. You know, I feel a lot better today compared to the last couple days. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. You know what would have been really cool for this part when you first get introduced into this room? If they did that effect that was like in the first Pokemon game, where you see like the 3D model like transferring into the world as it gets smaller. I don't know if they could do that with this because it's like a full-sized model here. They could have done an effect similar to that just to get another little bit of fan service out of this. There's an email from Toto. Hey Melee, so here's what you need to know about being a trainer. Press the A button and then you can talk to all kinds of people. If you tilt the control stick more, you can run. If you open up the main menu by pressing the X button, you can save progress too. Oh wait, that wasn't Toto, that was that voice. I was doing Oak there and I forgot Toto was what I named the rival. Is this the rival? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, named the rival you. Morning, Melee. I don't know what to name him, actually. Or, I don't know what to do a voice for him as. Because he definitely doesn't look like Gary, and I've been told that Gary is in the game at a later point. See, I like going into games blind, but someone just told me that. Like, when I was asking a question. What's going on? You've got one weird look on your face. Is it because I said, ah! Oh, never mind that. I couldn't get away any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but before we go... You read the email I sent you yesterday, right? And you better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I'm gonna book at the Professor Oak's lab. I'll see you there. Guess I'll check some of the flavor text before we leave. It's a fuzzy plushie Eevee. A fuzzy Eevee plushie. Only 10 minutes in, or 10 minutes into the stream and I'm already fucking up. There's Pokemon in here. It's a Nintendo Switch, it's connected to the TV. Now that, for people that don't know, this has been sort of a tradition for Pokemon, like the mainline games. Every iteration of the game has the current version of the console or portable that's like being sold at the time. So the very first one has like the SNES. I think the second... does the second one have one? Because I forgot. I know the third one has a GameCube. You should try also pressing LR and start altogether. I'll do that in a second then. You know, it's kind of funny, I remember Generation 1 having like this really fat NPC like in the first town you start in, and they pretty much made the NPC the exact same. It just looks a little less wide because it's like more pixels to work with, more polygons or whatever. Like the sprite version looks super wide, it's like a fucking Cartman. So yeah, Professor Oak is up there, let me just save real quick. Like I said, this is very awkward to control the way it... No, don't. It resets the game. That's why I'm saving, because I had the suspicion, Toto, that you were going to make me reset the game. But let's just check anyway. Hang on a minute. Please don't. Right, okay, well, I guess you're kind of lucky that I had the one that had the select button and not the start button. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for your help. I kind of suspected that it was going to be a reset button because when you posted those, what are those, gerbils? It kind of looked like, what's that troll face from, not the rage face troll face, I mean like that one that people use on Twitch. Is it Kappa? Like that grey face? That kind of felt like you were doing something like that. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Hi MSP. It soft resets. Ah, if it isn't Melee. Oh, of course, I promised to give you and Toto your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, I don't have any. I'm just gonna do my own thing for a second. Well, I don't have any more than one Pokemon, so I'll tell you what. Since Toto is a Pokemon, I'll just give you him instead. Everybody wins. Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... What's this? Ooh. I've never made that reference before, and I probably will never do it again. Oh, you've encountered the wild Eevee. You beat 2 gyms, that's cool. See, the reason I've not... In fact, I'll wait till the end of this set piece, I guess, but I'll talk to you why I didn't stream. My, I surely wouldn't have expected an Eevee to appear around here. The short version is I was sick for the last couple of days, so I couldn't really stream it on Friday. But I feel better now. But since the opportunity has presented itself, why don't we try practicing Pokemon catching? You just have to throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. I got a female Eevee. How can you tell? I'm not sure what the physical difference is. I know how you can tell a male Pikachu from a female Pikachu, but not Eevee. Hold your Joy-Con horizontally and point it to the screen. With your Joy-Con pointing at the screen, press the A button to ready a Pokeball. Okay. It's not exactly flicking a Pokeball from a touchscreen, but I guess this is the closest thing you can do to that. There we go. The tail. Even though you're on Twitch, you still realised your big mistake. What big mistake? Like, I'm aware that every Pokemon has like a specific visual difference that tells them apart, but I honestly don't even pay attention to most of them. That was a pretty fine performance for a first timer, my boy! Why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give the Eevee you caught a name? Oh dear, I guess I'm gonna start naming these things now. What the? Now that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. My word, the Pokeball is possessed! I like the 3D models for the characters, like Professor Oak looks more or less about how he looked like in the anime. Professor Oak, those Pokeballs there. I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there's 3. Perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy! Stop saying my boy. You see, one of them is an Eevee that Melee caught just now. So wait, Melee, you just caught that yourself? Okay, so mine's is the middle one. I'm assuming you can't pick the other 2, but that kind of raises the question. What's in the third or first Pokeball, wherever the one that's not Pikachu is? That's weird. What? I've never seen that happen before. How interesting. Eevee used Spin Dash. It kinda did look like a Sonic Spin Dash. Spin! Talking to the guy that basically Alt F4'd your game. Well, again, that's why I saved it, was just in case. I had a feeling he was jokingly trolling, but that's alright. I know he's... I think I know him well enough to know that that was supposed to be a joke. Well, my boy, this is it. Take the Pokeball and keep good hold of it for this time. So, how many times has he said my boy? Like 4 or 5 times now, and we're only like 15 minutes in. But yeah, from what I heard, you can only get Eevee in this game. You can't actually take the Pikachu. You can only get Pikachu if you play the Pikachu version. And I guess I'll explain. Sorry, I'm a bit enamored by the cutscene. How much money do you want to bet that Game Freak's going to strike my channel or block the video worldwide for that one cinematic? Like, remember that fucking fiasco with the intro from Pokemon Black? But I digress. What was I saying just there? I already forgot. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. But it looks as though it's taken a shine to you, Melee. Why not give it a name? I guess I'll just start naming these after people watching, so I think I know what to name this one. I'm gonna hold the Joy-Con in a weird position, just so I can do this more quickly with how you hold this. Hang on a second. Right, okay. I hope there's enough characters here. I think there is. Yeah, there should be enough here. 12 is plenty. Ah, Joy-Con, please. Like, the Joy-Con's not desyncing, it's just because I'm holding a weird angle to try to speed up the typing, but sometimes I'm not quite pressing a solid direction, so it's like acting I'm pressing a diagonal, so it's not moving anywhere. Well, there you go. Mentai Fox has been added to my party. Professor, I chose this one. Yeah, so I wonder if I can find out what's in there. It's a Pokeball, it contains a Pokemon. Really? You're not going to tell me what's in this one? Alright then. Oh, just one more thing. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask you to help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. Is this Pokédex time? What's that thing, Professor? This is the Pokédex I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. I want each of you to take one with you. Hang on a second. Just making sure I didn't miss any chat messages. What's the third Pokemon? Yeah, exactly. Maybe eventually we'll find out what's in there, like maybe it's a post-game thing. Like, someone takes the Pokeball and then you have to fight them with that or something, I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. I've tried going into this game with as little knowledge as possible, because I kind of hate... Like, even though this is like another remake of an old 20-year-old game, I kind of like going into it as blind as possible. Like, the most I've seen of this is like during the E3 Treehouse stuff. You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. You can get a Alolan Kanto Pokemon in this game. Oh, that's cool. I really wanted to Kanto, Alolan, Raichu, but it's kind of hard to get them in Pokemon Go. To make a complete guide to all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm an old man now. I'm too old to get the job done by myself. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. That's right, I'm making my dreams come true by living vicariously through you two. Isn't that clever? That's a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Pokédex, huh? We're gonna see so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. Yeah, he definitely doesn't sound as snidey or jerkish as Blue or Gary. I'm setting out right now. Melee, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. Well, that was a slight little bit of snide just coming out, but it wasn't quite full-on jerk. Oh, how cute! This is the one you got from the professor. You cut it yourself? That's amazing. What should I call your new friend? Mentai Fox? It's a lovely Pokemon. You probably notice I keep doing a lot because that's how I like make the noise of my tongue being twisted. I don't know if anyone else does that, maybe it's just a me thing. More competitive spirit than Snide. Yeah, like, if... Like, in the original game, he wasn't, like, a huge jerk, but he was, like, very abrasive, I guess you could say. In the anime, though, he's just a full-on asshole sometimes. But it's just like, I'm gonna beat you at everything, and look at all these fancy girls I've got in my car. Smell you later, jerkash! My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on a new adventure today, right? I thought this day might come, so I planned ahead and got this for you. By using the town map in your bag, you'll be able to know exactly where you are. Gary was here. Ash is the loser. Yeah, I remember that. That was like a fairly early episode, I think, like within the first 20 or so episodes, when Ash still had that really weird early voice. Anyone remember that, the first season of Pokemon? When it was just like... the voices weren't quite... It's the same for a lot of animated shows, like at first the voices sound really weird because they're like trying to get into their strides. Right, let's try catching these Pokemon then. Oh, you dick. Nice. So yeah, if this is like Pokemon Go, the smaller the green ring is, or the smaller the coloured ring is when you hit it, the better the chance you get as long as it hits within said circle. I can't really describe it well, but it's something like that. But that's the only reason why that circle is there. Do you not battle it? No, in this game it borrows from Pokemon Go, like the mobile game, but you do have like full-on trainer battles like the traditional Pokemon style, so everything in between the battle portions of the game are much more streamlined, which I think is a point of contention for people, but I don't mind it so much in this game as long as the next game goes back to full-on traditional fighting. So very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Also, that's an unusual spawn for Route 1. I don't know when you see it in the Generation 1 games, but it's not this early. Nice. All these fucking years, of which there were 2, of playing Pokemon Go, paid off. Like, I'm a master. Not a Pokemon master, but I'm a master of swiping my finger across a touchscreen to time the Pokeball to hitting their face. So yeah, everybody shares experience, so that also includes the battle, so once a battle is over, everyone gets shared experience. So it really is more of a streamlined version of Pokemon. Prefers hot and humid places, it ensnares tiny bugs with its vines and devours them. For some reason I can't rename these ones. I think there's an option to rename them, hang on. Yeah, you can change the name. Oh. So that's kind of cool that you can change the name if you want something else. Like, remember how Pokemon games, it used to be you needed to find the name rater, and then he would ask you if you want to change it? That in itself was annoying. So, I don't know what to name these. I mean, I'll hold off on it for now and just continue with the game. One thing I really like about this, though, based off of what I've heard of it, or seen of it so far, is, and I want this to be in the next game, is the fact that you don't have to get random encounters in the grass, you have to actually run into Pokemon. Or if you want, you can just run around them to avoid the encounter. It kinda reminds me of games like Paper Mario, where the enemies are on the fields. You dick. If anyone has any good ideas for names, but that said, I probably won't stop like every couple seconds to change names. It probably won't be too long before I start discarding some of these Pokemon in exchange for better ones. Like, once I get Pikachu, that's gonna be pretty much in for the rest of the game, because I want a Raichu in my team. Like, every Pokemon game I've ever played, I've always had a Raichu in my team at some point. What is check motion? Oh, I pressed the wrong button, fuck. Yeah, there was a button there that said check motion. I don't know what that means. If you run out of Pokeballs, you can buy more at the Pokemarts. So this is the Pokemart. You came up here from Pallet Town? You must know Professor Oak, right? I've got a delivery for him, but I really can't leave the Pokemart unattended right now. Can I get you to take this to Professor Oak for me? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. A little bit of a... head straight back to the lab. I mean, that's... yeah, that's kind of cool, but I'm going to check the town before I... oh, there's Team Rocket. Can I battle them already, or do they just block the road? Well, that's obviously not their Meowth, because that doesn't make that noise. What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. We're in the middle of guard duty, and it's very important. Ah, Joy-Con. What are you doing here, twerp? Shoo, go pester someone else. That's my... I would like to say that's my best attempt at doing a James impression, but it probably sounded nothing like it. Thankfully this road's very, very short, so I could just like get back down super fast. Okay, I'm going to hold this Joy-Con in the other hand. Trying to hold this left-handed Joy-Con on the right hand is not working for me. Even though the left-handed Joy-Con in my left hand feels unnatural as well, because I'm not left-handed. Was this Professor Oak's lab? Why, Melee, back so soon? How is little Eevee doing? Goodness me, Eevee really seems like it's really come to be a true partner with you, Melee. I think you got what it takes to become a great trainer. What's that? You have something for me. Oh, so my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak, it's about my Pikachu. Its moves are... Whoa, Melee, that's so cool. The Eevee just rides on you like that? I don't know how many times I'm going to stumble on my words, but that's something that happens with my streams, it seems. Now we have Toto as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I will share with both of you. Oh yeah, raspberries. I don't know if raspberries are something in the mainline Pokemon games, but there's something from Pokemon Go. Great, I've been starving. I'll stop you right there, son. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not you. When you want to catch a Pokemon, try throwing one of these at your target before you take a Pokeball in hand. You'll find that a wild Pokemon will be so happy to eat the berry that they'll become much easier for you to catch. That voice sounds like Kirby from Kirby Right Back at You. What, the Eevee there? Oh, that was close. I nearly swallowed one of them right up myself. Now then, you two. It's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply focus on training up your favorites. My only request is that you have fun with either way. Oh, there's more Pokeballs over here. There are Pokeballs in the mysterious machine. It's a picture of It's a picture of Professor Oak. He's smiling in front of an impressive building. Let's see what the microscope has to show. You can see a strange pattern on the dish. It's a scale. Can this be used for weighing Pokemon? Press the X button, it opens the menu. To record your adventure, select save. Okay. So absolutely nothing here then. Wait up. Come on, Melee, you know... You do know that you can do more with Pokemon than just catch them, right? If you're a trainer, you can have Pokemon battles with your other trainers too. It's battle time. It's time to duel! You can trade a Pikachu with me. I think I'm good on that. It's a plan to capture multiple Pikachu actually, and I'll explain why when we get to that part. I think I see the difference with Eevee's, like the female Eevee tail and the male one. Like it's got more like a looping heart shape around it. Also, he's got a male Pikachu. So yeah, this portion is exactly like the traditional games. You've got 4 attacks. I really wish I could play this with the Pro Controller, because playing it in docked mode with a single Joy-Con is actually kind of annoying. Like, the Pro Controller's got gyroscopes built in, why can't I use that for throwing the Pokeball? So yeah, you also get shared experience after battles, which is probably for the best for a game like this. There I went mouthing off like I knew everything, and then I lost. How embarrassing. I probably should have trained Pokemon up a bit more in the battle like that, huh? Let's battle again sometime. Smell you later. Hi J-Man, I'm doing pretty good, how are you? Did you enjoy your first taste of battle, young Melee? Your partner Eevee seemed to like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Generation... Like, this isn't a Generation game, this is like a remake. I'm pretty sure this is, and other people have said this as well, but I think this is meant to be a stopgap for people that play Pokemon Go but haven't played any of the mainline games. So that by the time the next mainline game comes out, it'll be kind of like this, but it'll be more close to like the traditional design. So that people, they're trying to get new people to get into the series, is what they're trying to do with this one. And it feels different enough for me that I think I can enjoy playing this. Like, I just got off of playing Pokemon Black, and I don't think this game is going to like burn me out, just because it's different enough. So yeah, hey Melee. Oh, look at that Eevee, you two are already looking like great partners. And I've got the perfect gift for such a great team. Take this. Sportswear? Oh, it's for Eevee, right. Try putting it out on Eevee. You can also go on an adventure in matching clothes. Fire Red 2.0, Red and Blue 3.0, yeah, it kind of is. Because we already have a remake, it's called Fire Red and Leaf Green? Yeah, Leaf Green. I was about to say Water Blue there, but there's no such thing as that. Mentai Fox looks very happy. Y button to center your hand. It's a shame this Joy-Con doesn't show which one's the Y button, but I can look at the other Joy-Con for a reference. Because I'm using the left Joy-Con, which... I'm sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. And the other... You know what, never mind. Oh, I think I'm stroking too hard. Shouldn't have said it like that. That didn't sound right. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, but... You know, my friend was telling me that this part of the game should be like Mario 64, where you can like stretch the faces and shit. They actually did that in like a tech demo for, I think it was like E3 a long time ago, like when they first announced the Nintendo DS. One of the tech demos was like Pikachu on the touchscreen, and you could like pull its face and cheeks in all directions. Just look how fast I can stroke. Can I poke this thing? Oh, you can if you just, like, mash the button. Let's give you something to eat. Why is this looking shaky? Like, you guys see how shaky that is? I'm trying to hold it as straight as possible. Maybe my right hand is just shaky for some reason. Let me try the left. Nah, I think it's just, like, picking up on very minor gyro movements. Like, I don't have a super straight hand, apparently. So how do I leave? Oh, that's a noise you can do, apparently. There's apparently a way to get Eevee jump at you. Don't forget to show it some love from time to time. Oh, I can do that anytime then. What button is menu? Right, here we go. I'm gonna see if I can give it the clothing that I just got. Oh, that's cool. They're using, like, the 16-bit version, like the GBA icons, or it looks like 16-bit-ish. Or 16-skittish. Yeah, that was another bad joke. Where's the clothing stuff? I thought I put... Oh wait, there it is. Clothing trunk. Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on a second. Can I... Apparently I can turn that around. Oh, there we go. See, I couldn't really see the clothes because of the neck fluff, but there you go. Barely noticeable, but it's there. Try recalibrating the Joy-Con if you can. I guess I could do that. Oh, this fucking Joy-Con doesn't have the home button on it. See, this is why this is highly impractical for a single-player experience. Like, I get it, it's more for casual folk, but... Come on, Joy-Con, turn on. But it kind of feels like it just gets in the way of the experience for me, I guess. Like, have the option to have Pro Controls. Where's the calibration things? Under here? Give me 1 second till I figure this out. Yeah, here we go. Controller calibration, Cowabunga. Can I trade you a Pikachu? I said no thanks. I think I'm good. I'm just going to play this and, like, maybe I'll do a battle later, but I'm not going to do trading tonight. Calibrate motion controls, I guess. Right, there we go. Sorry for all the technical mishaps and, like, me being really slow. Thanks for helping me out with this parcel. The Pokemart's a convenient chain selling all sorts of items, so please visit us. I'll give you a sample. You can catch wild Pikachus in Viridian Forest. Yeah, I kinda figured. It was like that in the original game. No, I'm not gonna bother reading that. That's just like generic tutorial stuff that I already know about. Like, if you've played Pokemon games before, you know what to expect. Except for the catching part, like that's new to this game, but it's mostly the same. Just a more simplified / streamlined version. Trainers' eyes have met. I'll battle you with my favourite Pokemon. I'm just going to continue using Eevee for now because I would rather just rely on the most powerful one at the moment. And everyone else still gets experience. But I think once I get some better Pokemon, I'm going to throw out the ones I've caught already. Or just put them in the Pokemon storage. So if you're wondering, I did not buy the Pokeball adapter or controller, whatever it's called. What's the word to describe it? Just a Pokeball controller. Like, I kind of evaluated it a little bit, and I sort of figured that for the price tag of that thing in of itself is not really... It's not really any good value proposition, especially if you can only use it for this one game. Oh, you also get Pokeballs as well as money, that's cool. Can you catch wild Eevees instead? I think you can. You look pretty pleased about something, Melee. Oh, you bet another trainer, good job. Morning, Hoo-Hin. Well, since we're on the topic, the Pokemon you send into battle might have lost some HP or PP. PP. You should take them to a Pokemon Center and get them healed up. Doesn't cost any money, so it doesn't take long after all, or either. But just remember, heal up half the battles. Oh, that's cool. We've got the Chansey there as well. Just like in the original game, or the anime. So yeah, let's rest our Pokemon. You probably noticed, like, I just played Pokemon Black and finished it, like, earlier this week. Which is to say, it's no longer this week, it's next week. Because I didn't stream over the weekend. And it's technically... Well, it's Monday now, but Sunday is also the start of the week, technically speaking. But yeah, in Pokemon Black and Pokemon White, they merged the Poke Center and the Pokemart into one big building. This one is going back to the original thing. You know, has any Pokemon game outside of Black, White and Black and White 2 ever merged those buildings together? Because I don't think X and Y or Sun and Moon did that. Which I don't understand that they'd go back on that. Because that was just like a nice little idea to sort of make everything like more streamlined and quick. Let's see how much Pokeballs cost. Right, hopefully your internet doesn't die like mine's did earlier. In fact, I have lost a fair bit of frames, but not enough to make it unstreamable. I've lost 6,000 frames since I started streaming, but that's only like 3% of the stream so far, which has been on for about an hour, so I think I'm good. So yeah, you can buy many Pokeballs. How many Pokeballs do I have actually? Let's see. Oh shit, I've got a lot of Pokeballs already. I've got 48. Nah, I don't really need more than that for now. They still do that in Gen 6 and Gen 7. Oh, I don't actually remember that. Weird. Like, I streamed Pokemon Moon a few years ago. I guess I just remember it from Black or White more, just because of the fact that it was the first game to do it. I don't think Generation 4 did it. Let me save. Sorry if my ability to use my control stick is a little bit off here. That's got to be like the fastest saving I've seen in any Pokemon game. It's a shame you can't cloud save it. Your Pokemon is riding you, that's super cute. But I think my Pokemon would be a bit too heavy for me. I think I know why I keep stumbling on my words. I think I have a habit, I guess you could say, of like reading stuff too fast. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but yeah, I really got to learn to pace myself. Otherwise it'll just be ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. That's why I have it walk with me instead. Oddly. You can choose a Pokemon to take out of its Pokeball and it will walk around with you. Also I can have other Pokemon and not just Eevee. Oh yeah, there you go. Can I do that with other Pokemon? If I can remember the... High Mist. If I can figure this out. Oh no, that's not the Pokemon. Well, there's the Pokédex. Oh wait, it's in the middle, right. I'm a dumbass. Take out a Pokeball. Yeah, you can. Oh, you can't have like multiple out, but that's cool, you can get one. Holy shit, slow down. So yeah, I guess Team Rocket's not going to show up here. So yeah, you probably noticed the building back there that was like a Pokemon gym. I can't go into that one just yet. That's why I didn't bother to walk inside, because it's locked. If your Pokemon uses a move that's the same type as itself, the move's power will get a boost. Welcome back. How's your internet now? Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. So what happens when you capture a 7th Pokemon? Do you get a choice to like replace it with one you currently have? Because I don't want it to like go all the way back to the Pokemon PC, so they have to like take it out manually. With how this game works, that would be really annoying. I'm going to see if I can get a Pikachu this time. Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in grass and bushes wherever it leaves. When it eats leaves, I think. I didn't read that there. Oh, there's Beedrill. Okay, well, get this one since I've got 2 more slots. It's tiny. Okay then. What's that icon on the far right? Is that a 2-player thing? Because I can't really move over to it, I can only select these ones. Nice. I didn't quite hit within the circle, but I still hit it. You know, they could have easily had a microtransaction thing in here for like buying Pokeballs, like in Pokemon Go. So I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. Like, they give you an awful generous amount of Pokeballs to begin with, but then again, this game is more heavily leaning toward the whole idea of capturing Pokemon. Well, that's a lot of experience. Everybody gets a level up. Right, okay. How many fucking levels up was that in total? Like about 10? 11? It felt like it. Poison Bee Pokemon. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab at enemies repeatedly. So yeah, in this game, nothing happens if you run around in the grass. The only thing that does happen is that sometimes Pokemon spawn there, but it's usually not on your feet. Oh no! Shit! Do you have a big Pikachu? I want to run into that. I don't know what the red and the blue glowy stuff means, but I guess it's more strong than the ones that... I'm guessing red means it's more strong than my Pokemon. And blue is like, it's weaker than my average. I don't know, maybe it's something else. Red means it's larger than normal. Oh, so the blue one is like smaller. Right, okay. Let me just check something real quick. Right, okay. Oh no, really? I would like to get a Pikachu shortly. Hopefully I can get one. Oh shit. Sorry, I was checking something there, I didn't realise Usually when you beat a trainer, they have like an extra dialogue box or something, but I guess you have to like interact with them. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away from this one. I just want to I want to look around for a Pikachu. Oh, there's one. Bet you this trainer's going to engage me, so I'm going to see if Pikachu can come over here. Right, here we go. It's a big boy Pikachu. Or big girl in this case, because it's got a heart tail. This forest-dwelling Pokemon stores electricity in its cheeks, so you'll feel a tiny or tingling shock if you touch it. Wait, did that say the bag? The Pokemon box was in my bag? What? Oh, it is? Okay, well, I guess that somewhat streamlines the process even more. Like, because it would have been annoying to go all the way back. Level 5 Beedrill? That doesn't make sense, does it? Like, doesn't evolve until, what, level 20 or something? Definitely double digits. So... add to party. There we go. Let's go looking for some more Pikachus. Oh, that's a ball. It evolves at level 10. That quick? Well, there's a whatchamacallit. Metapod? No, no, no. Weedle at level 6. Isn't it Kakuna and then it's Beedrill? As much as they're streamlining the process, it's kind of annoying to get like several like, you leveled up or you get a new move message back to back. I don't know if you can speed that up. Hardens its shell to protect itself, however a large impact may cause it to pop out of its shell. Yeah, I'm not going to bring that out. I'm glad that the Pokemon... Sorry, I was trying to walk in there. I'm glad that the Pokemon box is actually in your bag. Like, it makes no sense, because usually that's like a digital thing from the PC. But to speed the whole thing up, I'm glad it did that. Okay, so you don't need to hold the A button, because I thought it said I had to hold down the A button while swinging that. You only need to press the A button to ready your swing. Hang on a second, need to check something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, I picked up both Joy-Cons there, forgetting I only needed the one. if you touch the feeler on the top of its head, it will release a horrible stink to protect itself. Never heard that one before. I mean, I know the Pokédex entries get rewritten for every game that comes out, but I've never heard that aspect of it before. Because inevitably with, like, rewriting some of the factoids, you're going to end up writing the same stuff, just in different wording. I'm not going to read all. Like, I did read it, but I didn't speak it out. You know what, I'm just going to fight this person. Might as well level up. Not sure how long I'm going to be playing this for tonight, because I'm still not quite 100% after that horrible weekend of just, like, endless agony in my skull. Like, I had a really terrible migraine, and I'm the kind of person that rarely gets headaches. But when I get headaches, it's, like, really fucking awful. It just sucks. Like, I know that the Pokemon all get shared experience, but I don't know if it's the one who battled. That's a nice face. Might as well take a picture of that. But yeah, I don't know if the one that battled gets more experience than the rest, or if they all get the exact same share. Doesn't really elaborate on that, does it? Got a tiny mushroom. Waiting for a Pikachu to show up. Maybe I should go back over here because that's where I saw one. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, no wonder, it's a completely green Pokemon. So I guess throughout my playthrough I'm going to talk about... Oh, there we go. Another big boy Pikachu. So I guess throughout the playthrough... Huge girl, goddammit. I couldn't see the tail from the overworld. Too little. Oops. Fuck. So, I keep getting distracted, but I guess... I can't speak and concentrate there. Oh, fuck off. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, for this in the future playthroughs I do of this, I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of nostalgic, what's that fancy word for remembering? Like when you look back on something fondly. Guess I'll capture this to see if it's a higher level. I'm not very good at speaking if you haven't already noticed that. Like, between me stuttering and, like, saying things too quickly and having a really thick accent. Not nostalgia. Like, there's a word describing... I forget which one is verb and which one is noun. It's a verb, I think, of nostalgia. Like, verb is like an action word, isn't it? Reminisce, that's the word I was looking for, thanks. Raichu, Stompy. Not sure which one you want me to call you, but that was the one I was looking for. So what does check motion do? Oh, it's just like a 3D model viewer. Right, okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of nostalgic reminiscing, is what I was trying to say for the last couple minutes, on the anime when we get to certain parts of the game that sort of tie into it, like the gym battles, for example. Because there's some really great moments in the original first season of Pokemon. Technically first 2 seasons, but I like to think of Kanto as just like one big season. Technically Generation 1 is 2 seasons, it ends somewhere around the 50th episode, and then the rest of it is like all the way to the end of the Pokemon League. Maybe more Pikachu will spawn up here. I'm not going to be in this forest for that much longer. I want to at least get to the first gym, maybe get to the second gym, but I don't know if I'll get that far tonight. This is the only game I'm playing tonight, just because I haven't been feeling amazing. I mean, I feel a lot better tonight, but I don't want to push it to like 4 to 5 hours of streaming. I'd rather do 2 to 3 hours of just one game. I still like that face. Okay, I definitely didn't curve it to the left, what the fuck? There we go. I'm not quite sure what the... Like, you're supposed to like swing it in different directions, but I'm not quite getting the feel for this one. Like, at least it's easy to throw straight because it's obviously like going in a straight line. Are you going to have an Alolan version of Kanto Pokemon? Still thinking on that. So I might get an Alolan Raichu. Oh, it just runs away if you take too long. Okay. In Pokemon Go, it doesn't do that. Like, it makes them run away if you fail to capture it. Like, if it pops out of its ball, it has a chance of running away. But now, if you wait too long, it just, like, runs away anyway. Do you know if Bulbasaur appears in this forest? I did hear that the original Kanto starters can be found in this game, like you can capture them. Which is kind of interesting to make them capturable and not just like one-off things you can earn. Because in Pokemon Yellow you can get one of each and no more. You had to like talk to NPCs throughout Kanto to get them. So yeah, this game is probably not going to be everything that people want, but they did confirm earlier this year that Game Freak are working on Generation 9, 8, not 9, and it's coming out next year. So we don't have that long really to wait for a brand new Pokemon game that's like more based on like the core premise of the game, like assuming they don't stick to this format, but I don't think they will. So yeah, I guess I'll start my nostalgic reminiscing now. So when I think of Viridian Forest, I think of a few episodes while they were there, but the one that stuck out to me the most was probably the one with the trainer who was like a samurai. I forgot what his name was. I think it might have been literally Samurai. But yeah, the episode itself was not even all that great in terms of like the plot or whatever, but it was just this one battle that Ash and this samurai guy has, where they basically, like, I think it starts with the samurai using Pinsir and Ash bringing out his evolved Caterpie, which is like Metapod. So he uses Metapod's Harden to basically be hard enough to smash apart Pinsir's claws, which if you think about it, is like, it looks really fucking painful. So yeah, Ash wins the first round, then Samurai Guy, I'm just gonna call him that from now on, he brings out his own Metapod, and the entire match is just them using Harden for the entire duration of the match. I didn't pay attention to what else I've got here. That's good to get a fighting type early on. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that one. I don't often use status-based moves. I usually focus on offense. The only exception is when I use stuff to like buff myself, so I can make my attack stronger. Oh. Damn it. I mean, it's still kind of hard to get through the tall grass because it blocks your vision somewhat. I do have some Kanto Alolan Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I don't have Raichu, sadly, but I do have some Executors. What else? I've got Muck. I have the one you just mentioned, MSP Sandshrew. I have that. I need to check what else I've got. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. For some reason I thought there was another path down there, but I think you can only go straight up here, or... Yeah, it's over here. Fighting type should be strong against normal type, I think. Or at the very least, it'll do a decent amount of damage. Was that just me that saw that? Hang on. I'm gonna check something real quick with what I thought I just saw there. Yep. Press the capture button because I thought... never mind. I pressed the capture button because it was on this Joy-Con, the home button's on the other one. I thought I saw something happen there. So, wait, how do I fast forward this? Okay, for some reason I cannot forward and rewind, it keeps changing videos. You know what, fuck it, I'll just say what it was. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but after the Eevee fainted and returned to its Pokeball, it said the wild Eevee, not Eevee, Pidgey. Why am I just like losing brain cells tonight? But yeah, it said that the Pidgey flinched after it fainted. I just thought that was really weird. Maybe it was before it, but I'm pretty sure that was like the last thing I saw before I got experience. Maybe it said fainted, but maybe I really am just fucking dumb tonight. I hope it's entertaining to you guys, because that certainly doesn't make me feel good, but if you guys enjoy that, then I'm not going to stop you from enjoying it, I guess. Just going to capture that Pikachu instead. Pokemon, let's go catch Pikachu. Pokemon, let's go to the polls. Anyone remember that? Ouch, right in the dick. Wait, was that a male or female? I wasn't looking at the tail. Oh, here we go. It was a female? Okay then. There was another episode as well in Viridian Forest where Ash captures his Caterpie before it evolves. And Ash, being the dumbass that he was early in the season, didn't know that you had to like weaken a Pokemon by like battling them and then throwing the Pokeball when it's weak. No, he just straight up throws the Pokeball and gets super stoked that he catches it without any battling. Lucky bastard. There we go. I wonder if I've got a higher level Pikachu now that I can maybe switch out for the one that I currently have in my party. Nah, they're all the same. Kind of. Or similar enough that it doesn't even matter. Oh shit. As soon as I heard that Pikachu, I couldn't run away from the Beedrill because I didn't react fast enough. I'm gonna have to fight that trainer above anyway before I can get to the Pikachu. Oh, that's nice. A lot of leveling up. Yeah, they could have really sped this up. Or they could have given like a mini list showing everything you got there without like doing that da-da-da-da like every single time. Oh right, those numbers are your party Pokemon party positions, right? I see. I see. What's up? What's the hurry? Why the rush? Gonna take a quick drink from my throat. There we go. But there's nothing wrong with my throat. It's just, it sometimes gets dry at night, so I need to like kind of wet my throat a bit. I don't know if that's the best way to say that, but just make it a little bit moist. And yeah, I know I said. I wonder how well Double Kick will do on Metapods. It was a good thing it's an AI-driven thing, because I don't think it... Oh wait, it does have Tackle. Well, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the original Pokemon Red and Blue, the Metapod you fight against the CPU trainers always only had the Harden move and not Tackle. Maybe String Shot, but I don't think they had any offensive attacks. There's no auto-saving in this game. Yeah, I guess once I leave this area I'll save. I'm gonna get that Pikachu first, hopefully. Right, well that's a female. I haven't found any... I think I found one male and it got away. I'm going to spend another 5 minutes looking for a couple more Pikachus. And hopefully get one with a better level than... I mean, I think my Pikachu's leveled up a few times now, let me check. Oh yeah, it's level 7. Yeah, I think I'll just continue. If I needed more Pikachus, I'll come back. Let's just move on with the story, I guess. The higher a Pokemon CP is, the higher its combat power is. I hear CP is a value made up of various stats and things combined. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be chopped down with the secret technique called chop down, I hear. You can find the Bulbasaur there, but it's rare. Yeah, I'll come back for that then. I'm not sure if Pikachu spawns here, because it's not within Viridian Forest, it's just like outside of it. So I'm not sure if it's going to have the same spawns. Oh shit. Hey, nice. I was hoping we'd run into one another. You know there's a Pokemon gym up this way, right, Melee? You can battle against the gym leader there. He's seriously strong. If you want to get any stronger, you'll definitely want to take him on. Geez, Mentai Fox. You're getting ready for battling, huh? Who wouldn't be? Alright then, you're making me want to cheer you guys on, so take these. I bought some for you with the prize money I've been earning in all my battles. Beat the gym leader, Melee, and you can really call yourself a true trainer. Give it your best. So yeah, the first gym leader is Brock. Also known as the absolute best side character / comic relief character in all of Pokemon. James being a close second. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. You know, I wouldn't mind games with this, like, sort of simplistic format if they, like, remade every game like this. Like, between all the mainline games that come out from here on out, it would be nice if they made simplified, like, Pokemon Go-ish versions of these games, like, if they needed time to make a new proper game. Because that's really why they made this to begin with. One, to capitalise on Pokemon Go's success, and two, they had to buy more time so they could finish Gen 8. So I'd be okay with them doing this, instead of just releasing special editions of, like, the older games for like older hardware, which I don't think they're going to do anyway, because the 3DS is pretty much dead at this point. I mean, yeah, there's still games coming out for it, but most of the games coming out are on the Switch now. Like, after Bowser's Inside Story, I don't think there's going to be any more major 3DS games. So yeah, here's the map of Kanto. What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon? Huh. I'm on the phone. Scram! Rude. Yeah, Brock is without a doubt the best character in the show. Like, I liked him so much that I put him in my Miitopia game when I streamed it a couple years ago. I'll still use this frying pan as a drying pan! You can have Pokemon follow you. How do I do that again? I go into the party thing? Can I have, like, multiple Pokemon at once? And by multiple, I mean, like, everything but Eevee. Because Eevee's already on your hat. Like, so every time I try to take one out, it replaces the other one that I just took out. No? Right, okay then. It would have been cool if you could get like a full lineup of Pokemon just running around with you. But I think that would maybe make things a bit difficult for the game engine. I mean, not so... oh shit. I don't know why I held up there. Not so much the engine can't handle a few extra Pokemon models, but I think having too many in a small cramped space like these roads might cause issues with collision and whatnot. What am I supposed to do with you, Slowpoke? Oh, hello there. Do you think you could do me a favour? Okay. I want to go to Pewter Museum, but my dear Slowpoke here is just refusing to budge. Do you think you could keep an eye on my dear Slowpoke for a little while? Okay then. We'll see where this goes. I'll do the gym after this. In that case, please keep my dear Slowpoke company for a little while. Oh, it's a cutscene, right. Slowpoke is staring blankly ahead. You spent a relaxing time with Slowpoke. Gonna take another drink while I'm waiting for this. Thank you for keeping an eye on dear Slowpoke. Here, this is for your trouble. Also, this was like toward the end of the Kanto season, but there was an episode about Slowpoke and the whole mystery of like evolving into Slowbro. There was some really good jokes in that episode actually, like the professor that like studies Slowpoke. I forgot what his name was, but there was a joke where he comes from a long lineage of like professors who he took after, and like he shows like the portraits of them in his office, and the first 4 portraits, I think his name was Westwood. Westwood the first, the second, the third, the fourth, they all look exactly like him. And then the 5th portrait, Westwood the 5th, also known as him, but the face is like photoshopped to be like a very, very handsome... what's that meme? Handsome Squidward meme? It's kind of like that. It's like a super attractive looking male face just like plastered onto the portrait to represent him. I thought that was like hilarious. You got a big pearl from the lady. Put it in your bag. I would love if you can keep an eye on Slowpoke again sometime. But yeah, that was kind of a funny joke. Right, so let's go to the gym and then save and then go in there. Oh, wait a minute. Pewter City Gym. Pewter City Pokemon Gym. Gym Leader Brock. The rock solid type Pokemon trainer. Right, okay then, let's save. And let's go inside. Have I really only been streaming for like an hour and 14 minutes? I think I have actually. I thought I played for longer than that. Hi there, you're here to enter the challenge gym. Challenge the gym, are you nuts? I'm not a trainer, but I can give you some worthy advice of challenging the gym leader. Now let's get started. The Pewter Gym only allows trainers who know type matchups to enter. Here's a few types that you have an advantage against rock type Pokemon. But for trainers who never have challenged a gym before, we have to use either grass or water type Pokemon. You show me a grass or water type Pokemon if you want to face the gym leader. I don't think I have a grass type. I've got Bellsprout. Right, okay, good. That was the Pokemon I wanted to see. Bellsprout is pretty much going to carry this, I think, and if he dies early, I'm kind of fucked. I'm probably going to end up dying, but let's just see how this goes first. Why do I keep thinking that the party selection is like on the far left? Got to keep remembering it's in the middle. Pikachu's going to be absolutely useless in this gym. Oh, hang on a second. I would prefer not to have spoilers if that's okay. Actually, hang on a minute. Nah, I thought I had more grass Pokemon. I've got bug types. I'm not sure how well they would do. Probably not very much. This is the Pewter City Gym. Trainers here are a bit different from those you've faced so far. So how far out am I from finding the I don't remember the name of the functionality, but it lets you transfer Pokemon from your Pokemon Go game into this. I'm not sure when I can do that. Is it after this gym fight or later on? Bug is weak to rock. Oh, right, okay. I played Pokemon before. I know a bunch of like type matchups that work and don't work, but I don't know all of them. So yeah. Oh, that's a good attack. It's not the best attack, but this early in the game I'll take it. It comes later on. Right, okay. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Actually, 1 light year's a measure of time, not distance, and... Wait. No, it's distance. I'm dumb, so forget that. But second of all, and this is proper, I'm not 10,000 light years away, I'm a few meters away from him. Get your measurements correct. Sorry if I sound a bit dumb and spaced out tonight. I guess I'm like still partially recovering from that like migraine / fever that I had over the weekend. Well, yeah. Since I'm very close to leveling him up to level 11, let me just go back into the grass down here so I can... Oh, why did they block that off? So yeah, I'm just going to fight one more Pokemon, or catch one more Pokemon down here, just so we can get this Pokemon leveled up. Smacked him right on the head. Just checking the description. That's kind of an upgraded version of Tackle, I guess. Just gives you priority. I don't think I took any damage in there, so I don't need to heal my Pokemon again. So even though I'm holding like a singular left Joy-Con, like a Wii remote, like vertical, I'm actually holding it with both hands, because holding it with just one hand or the other doesn't feel comfortable to me. So, you're here. I'm Brock, Pewter City's gym leader. You can see just by looking at my Pokemon how rock hard my willpower is. My Pokemon are all so hard and... I'm sorry. They're all hard as rock and have true grit and... Please. Please stop stuttering. Please! Okay, so my Pokemon are all hard as rock and have true grit determination. Yeah, I said the sentence! That's right, my Pokemon are all rock types. Faha! You're going to challenge me even knowing that you'll lose? That's what a trainer's honor demands. Show me your best! Oh, that's cool, he's doing the pose from the original game. Yep, that's what he does when you first encounter him. Now, I don't think he's ever done that pose in the anime itself. Right, that's good, I get first strike. I do believe if they're going to use the exact same roster as Red and Blue and Yellow, I think they're going to have fuck, I don't know what it is, I just forgot its name. Onyx. Onyx will be after this and then that's it. Yeah, there we go, Onyx. I think my brain's just partially dead tonight. I think that migraine over the weekend just killed many brain cells. You did that in the Sun and Moon anime. Yeah, I heard that Brock and Misty return in the Sun and Moon anime, but I've only seen like the first 5 to 10 episodes of it when it was first like out. I didn't really watch any more beyond that. I'm watching the marathon on Twitch. Well, when it comes back, I guess, because it took a break. I think it comes back next week. Right, well, I pretty much got this unless he does a critical on me. Don't be a crit. Good. No, that didn't take too much effort, did it? It seems I underestimated you. As proof of your victory, take an official Pokemon League badge, a Boulder badge. I'm also going to give you some jelly donuts! With a Boulder badge, Pokemon up to level 20 from other trainers will listen to you, without question. Oh, and wait, take this with you too. If you use a TM or technical machine, you can teach your Pokemon a move with it. TM can be used as many times as you like, so use it on any Pokemon you want. It's called Headbutt. It deals a lot of damage to opponents' Pokemon by ramming them with the head. As hard as a rock. Whoa, what the fuck? What's that? Is that little icon down there? You see that? The bottom left? Just like an Eevee with a Joy-Con? What? Okay, so I shook the other Joy-Con and it created a second player. How do I get rid of that? Oh, you just shake it again. Right. Huh, that's weird. But yeah, if you guys, like, I'm pretty sure MSP, you remember, but I used to stream Miitopia, and one of my main party members was Brock, who had like a chef's outfit, and his war cry was "Jelly Donuts!" Those were the days. Hey you there, newbie! Oh, there's Gary, or Blue. Don't tell me, you gotta be Melee, right? How did you know that? 'Cause you look like just what my Gramps said. I'm Blue. I heard from my Gramps that the 2 new kids set from Pallet Town to become trainers, just like I did once. So I came to check you out. I was thinking you might want some advice on how to beat the gym from an expert trainer like me, but it looks like I showed up too late, huh? I'm trying to do that extremely nasally, like, jerkish voice that he does in the anime. Seems like you're not too shabby yourself, so I guess you've earned a reward, noob. It sounds more like fucking Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. Those will be even better for catching Pokemon than the plain old Pokeballs. And hey, that's the thing you got there, the Pokédex, right? So Graham's finally went and made one. He used to make me just scribble on the map with a pencil when I encountered Pokemon. You better be doing a good job helping him out. He may be Professor Oak to you, and sure, he's an old coot, but he's still my Gramps. Smell ya later, noob. Nice. Of course, it wouldn't be a localized version of Gary if they didn't include that smell you later. Oh, is there something in there? Beedrill found something in the plants. Oh, that's cool. You got a better chance of catching a Pokemon if you throw your Pokeball and get him right in the center. But catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. Nope, I can't really interact with the TV. Not seeing a whole lot of flavor text in this building. Yeah, none of these environment pieces are doing anything. Pokemon learn new moves as they grow, but some moves must be learned by TMs. Alright then. Dudes! Dudes! Oh right, that was that tree that guy was talking to me about. So yeah, I think eventually your starter Pokemon will have the ability to cut that. Right, so let's move on. It's 50 Pokecons for kids. Would you like to come in? Wait, where is this? I thought this was the gateway to the next area. Or is it? Oh no, is this the museum? So I'm seeing an Aerodactyl picture back there. Yeah, this looks like a museum. Or a scientist lab. It's one of the two. Yeah, I'll pay admission. It's probably a museum. Yeah, it is. Could be a science lab at the same time, or is that the thing from that island that I forgot the name of? Cinnabar Island? You know, I do remember the game well, but there's just like some details that I try to remember. Like where certain things are. Looks like an old space shuttle. And if you're thinking, how can there be a building that's both a science museum and a science lab at the same time? Into that I respond with Pokemon Black did a gym and a science lab in the background, or science museum. So yeah, you can like do that in this world, I guess. It's been decades since mankind stood on the moon, and now we're following the dream of standing on that faraway red planet. Alright, I'll see you later, J-Man. Thanks for watching. News about space always makes me so excited. Looks like pieces of meteor. You saw a beautiful crystal when you looked into the microscope. For a second there, I thought the bottom of that device was like an old, you know those old fat DS's from like 2004? I thought that's what that was there for a second. Yeah, because it kind of does look like it actually. I want an Eevee, it's so cute. Daddy, can you please get one for me? Yeah, I'll get you an Eevee soon, I promise. It's an object that fell on Mount Moon. thought to be a moonstone. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? It looks like an ordinary rock to me. Oh my god, a giant rock! Come, Kaiba, I want to show you something else. Okay, but it better be something really special to impress me after seeing that. Oh my god, it's another giant rock! I bet nobody got that reference, but whatever. I know a couple of people that would have gotten that reference, but I don't know if they're watching right now. Probably not. Chod would have gotten it. I think it's this way. There's a special note posted here. There have been reports recently of thieves stealing valuable fossils on Mount Moon. So I'm guessing Mount Moon is this way. That part of that parody is so funny. Oh, right, okay, you guys do get it. Right, that's cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is pretty damn funny. Please call the Puta police if you have any information or see anything suspicious. Oh, you're a new trainer. I'm a coach trainer. Coach trainers are the ones who stand in various places to train trainers. I'm one of them. We coach trainers that are strong, if I do say so myself. If you want to try out your strength, you should definitely battle us. You look like someone that wants to try your own strength. Yeah, I'll probably end up losing, but I'll give it a try anyway. I hope this doesn't make me faint if I lose. Coach trainers give you a TM if you beat them. Right, that's good to know. Oh shit. What level was that? I didn't pay attention to his level number. Guess I'll check in a second. I'll probably end up dying. Whatever. Level 11? And it fucking killed Bellsprout in one shot? What? Thanks, Joy-Con, for crapping out on me. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to... whatever. I don't think it's going to affect the outcome anyway. I'm probably going to end up losing. If anything, it'll just speed up the process. Oh, well, fuck that then. The Bellsprout was at low health. Oh, right, okay, I didn't realise that I had to heal it up. I forgot. Like, the most basic thing, and I forgot to do it. Well, at least he can't seed me anymore. Shake your Joy-Con while having Eevee battling. Is there a specific time I should do that, or just any time? Because if I need to know a specific time, you should tell me. Poison type moves work against grass, don't they? Apparently not. I hope I can poison it before it kills me. Then it'll be stuck with that. Ah, fuck off. Okay, because I didn't heal Bellsprout after that gym battle, I'm probably gonna end up losing now. Was that different from before, or what? Like, I'm shaking the Joy-Con, I don't know when I'm supposed to shake it. Or did something happen that I didn't notice the change of? Yeah, unless I get a critical hit, this is going nowhere. Like, I could weaken it with a tail whip, but then it would just be like sunken cost fallacy at that point. I'm just gonna hope I get like a critical hit or two out of these. Oh, Bulbasaur is a grass and a poison type. I thought you didn't get the poison attribute until a later evolution. Shows how much I know. Maybe Quick Attack is going to do more damage without... Oh, it actually does. Oh, that's because it was a crit, right. If the game could just give me one more of those, that would be nice. I mean, I could just keep healing and just hope I get a critical. Right, well I should be able to win this actually. I think. Right, I'm gonna go for it. I think that should be enough for a regular attack to finish off. There we go. Eevee pulled through. You're good. That fight could have gone a lot better, but at least I didn't lose. You defeated the coach trainer, and just like that, in honor of your strength, I have a gift for you. That's not a TM. Revives will heal a Pokemon that's been knocked out, something a potion cannot do. Be sure to use them wisely. Right, so now I'll go healing, now that I forgot about that. Again, it's the most basic thing of Pokemon, and I completely forgot to like heal after that. I don't know why. I guess, like I said multiple times, that my brain's just like not working tonight. But that's my excuse. At least my excuse is backed up by the fact that I had a really fucking bad migraine for like the better part of the weekend. For a second there I thought that bow on her chest was like a Team Rocket logo. Like, at first glance it looked like a red R, but it's like a bow. Are they playing Switches? Yeah, they are. I'm trading Pokemon with the girl next to me. I had 2 Pikachu, so I figured I might as well trade one. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. Pewter City speciality. Pewter Crunchies, they're 500 Pokecoins. You're limited to 1 per day though. Pewter Crunchies. Guessing it's just like a different potion sort of thing, like consumable foods. It's like the fresh water in the lemonade and stuff like that. Why did I instinctively hold the up button? So what have you guys been up to? I haven't really asked you that yet. Ah, it's so refreshing. Pewter City stays lovely and cool since it lies at the base of a mountain. I wonder if I can buy revives now that I've got one. No, but I could buy some repels, that would be handy. How do I check the description for these? I'm not sure what dire... Oh, there it is. Raises the critical hit ratio of a Pokemon during a battle. Right, okay. I can buy Great Balls now. Oh, this way. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop shortly-ish. Let me just check how we're doing for time. Right, I'll play for like another, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. I'll see if I can get to Mount Moon and maybe get past that or through most of it. But I have to go through this road first. You looked at me, didn't you? Technically not, I was looking down when you saw me. I didn't look at you, you were looking at me. Time for another million messages to pop up now. Oh, well, just 2 messages and I accidentally skipped the last's message. You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle. Plenty of Pokeballs. My shorts are cool, right? So you can stare at them. What a weird thing for a little kid to say. I mean, technically my trainer is a little kid as well, but there's going to be some adults, myself included, who hears a really young, like, I'm guessing 8-year-old boy saying, "Oh, you can look at my shorts," and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want people to have me on their fucking FBI lists. I'm not that kind of person, I swear. Lost! He's got like Ash Ketchum eyebrows. Or Metal Gear Awesome eyebrows. So yeah, I'm still holding the Joy-Con with both hands, which is kinda silly just looking at it. But it feels better to play it like this than playing it one-handed. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Incoming level 3 Rattata. Oh, never mind. Guessing you can get Nidorans or Nidorinas in this area. Oh right, yeah, that doesn't work on them. They're poison, right? Yeah, I'm assuming with that attack. I'm just going to stick to abusing Quick Attack. It's much more high damaging than I thought it was going to be. Done like dinner. Trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones. Might as well capture this. Wait, did I capture this one already, or... I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. I know I've got Pidgey in my team. There we go. So I don't know what it's like for you guys in America, but over here, the box art for the game, on the inside, like the inner cover, or reversible cover, it has a map of Kanto, and it shows you like different Pokemon throughout Kanto. So you get like a little quick heads up on where all the Pokemon, or most of them, are located. So that's a pretty cool little idea. Wants to learn Double Kick. What moves can I replace this with? Guess I'll just replace that. Again, I don't use those kind of moves all that much, if at all. Inept at flying high, however it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Right, away to the Pokemon box should go. I'm not going to be using him again. Did you push me? Gonna check something real quick. Also, it seems like quite a few people are watching the stream tonight, so if anyone is new here, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I sound a little bit under the weather, that's just because I kinda was. I mean, I feel better tonight, but you may be able to tell my voice that I'm not quite 100%, that should be better, like fully, within the next couple days. I guess it's just a mixture of recovering and also slightly tired. I'm going to be going to bed shortly. I'm going to be picking up a game tomorrow as well, so that's why I'm also sleeping early. I don't know if this is a Black Friday deal, but I ordered, and I know some people are going to hate me saying this, but I ordered the new Call of Duty game because it was on a really deep discount in like a supermarket that I sometimes shop in. So I saw the offer and I was like, you know what, I think I was thinking about getting the game anyway. I don't think I'll stream it all that much or ever, but I kind of wanted it because the Battle Royale mode in it looks pretty good, and I've like had a love-hate relationship with Call of Duty. Oh, there's a Pokeball there. But yeah, I found it for like, I think about 20 to 30% off of the RRP. So I was like, yeah, that price, I think I can swing that. I think I'm okay paying for that. Oh, right, okay. I thought he was... Wait, what? I like shorts, they're so comfy and easy to wear. Stop talking about your shorts. I'm getting creeped out by these kids that keep talking about wearing short shorts. And yes, I wear shorts, but they're not that short. Shorts. Who's wearing short shorts? I mean, I guess it's better to have short shorts than having no shorts. I mean, look at Eevee over here. I mean, if the camera turns back around again. Dramatic zoom. But now it's not showing it. Like, you might have seen it there, he has no shorts or pants or anything on him. Ah, fuck it. It's really trying everything it can to avoid showing it, but there it is. I should have quite a few Pokeballs now because I'm getting some every time I beat Pokemon trainers. But yeah, I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. Probably play it in my own time. If I enjoy the Battle Royale mode enough, I think it's called Blackout, I might do a couple streams of that to show you guys what it's like. Like, I tried to stream the PC beta, but at the time I was using 2 different instances of OBS at once. Don't ask why I did that, it was a technical issue that required 2 OBSs to fix, but I don't do that anymore now. So yeah, when I did that, having 2 OBSs running at the same time plus the game was kind of tanking the game's performance, and I've got like a really good GPU on my system and a lot of RAM, so it kind of sucks that it was doing that despite my rig. But yeah, I'm going to pick up the PS4 version, so not only will it be easy to run, but I can do that off of my capture card, which, as you can see right now, runs fine on this. Did you find something? Raspberry. I've not really used the raspberries all that much. Oh, there's some grass here. Oh, there's Nickens. Perfect. You know what? They probably tell you to do this, but I'm not using the wrist strap. Because to be honest, you don't even need to flick that hard. Like, I've got the Joy-Con under the keyboard tray, and I can like do a small flick and it works. As long as you have a little bit of speed to that small flick, it's like strong enough to make it to the Pokemon. Oh, nice. Guess that means we can get rid of the other one now. The older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Again, I keep thinking that's where the Pokemon party is. That's where the box is, or the whatever. The Pokédex, not box. This one seems to have higher health, so let me compare the names and stuff. Not the names. How do you check the moves? Oh wait, it's under summary, that's right. I must be sounding really dumb tonight, I apologise for that. Right, so this is the new one. What's Twin Needle? This may also poison the target, but that's good. Slows the user's speed stat. Still has Harden though, I think I'll get rid of that next. I mean, this has got a flying type, but overall I would say this one's better, so we're going to get this one out. Well, they're already out, but I mean I'm going to get... Was the male one? I think the male one was better, let me check. Just double checking. Yeah, that's the better one. So the female one's going. And gone. And it's gone. I guess we'll put in the Ekans for now. Did my internet die? No, it didn't. Right, that's fine. I'll do a little bit of capturing just so I can level Ekans up a little. You know, I almost didn't stream tonight. I wasn't entirely sure how to feel doing this, because I just like got off of that headache over the weekend, but it's not like that I feel ill or anything, it's just, I think it's just like the recovery from it. So I've been taking it easy over the last day and a half. I mean, I don't have a headache anymore, so that's good at least. Like, I'm on the right track. Oh wait, I'm gonna capture a few more. I think you get more experience if you capture the same Pokemon over and over, because I don't know if you saw that combo count thing. I think that like counts toward that. There's also another thing that combo count does, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet because I don't think I'm going to show you that tonight. Something that I heard about that you can do in this game. I'm going to see if I can get another Ekans out. Oh yeah, if you take too long, the Pokemon that have spawned in the grass disappears. I would rather something that reduces the accuracy of the opponent than reduces their attack or speed stat. Attack or defensive stat. I mean, I guess speed stat as well, but I would rather lower their accuracy so that they miss me more often. I'm going to swap those Ekanses. Just saved myself a little bit of time there by switching that one out. Come on, Ekans. Oh! Right, okay, never mind the Ekans, we're getting Charmander. Because I'm guessing all 3 stars are like super rare, so I would rather not waste this one. Just to be sure it doesn't run away, I'm going to use this. Ah, shit. Fuck. I would go back and use another Raspberry, but it might run away any second, so I don't want to risk it. But there we go, we got it. I think I know who to name this after. Just let me look for the name again. Ignore that. Windows 10 likes to be Windows 10 and do shit like that. Right, okay. I think this is the name. I could change it later if I messed up, so we'll just change it to what I think it is. Oh yeah, I do have Great Balls, that's right. I mean, it's so early in the game, I don't realise that I do have them. I didn't read that there. So I was looking at the chat and I just absent-mindedly smashed the A button. I mean, it's better than smashing that subscribe button. Is there a way to automatically sort that every single time without pressing this? Because it would be nice if it automatically sorts. It's only level 3, but whatever. I'll deal with that. Right, so change name. Again, I can change this later if that's not the correct name, but it's a friend of mine's. How do I put that in my party? Oh wait, add to party, right. Not sure which one to replace, actually. Just gonna replace the Pidgey, why not? Probably wouldn't use the Pidgey that much anyway. I'm just taking a little rest here. The tunnel from Cerulean City takes a lot out of you. Oh, it's another one of these trainers. Let me just save real quick. I came to Mount Moon from as far away because I want Pokemon I can ride on. That's right, you can ride on a certain Pokemon like Onix. So, what happens if you bring your Rhydon out? Can you ride on a Rhydon? Oh, there's Meowth up there. I'm guessing that's the Team Rocket Meowth. Oh wait, I didn't do any battles, did I? Might as well be on the safe side. I mean, I did do some battles, but I don't think I took any damage. Yeah, I was healing first, just in case. You know, I really wish this game had like a dedicated 3D viewer mode, so I can see like all the Pokemon models in high definition. Because the only time you'll see them is either checking the Pokédex, or when you're doing battle. But I don't think you can like zoom in super close in the Pokédex. I just tripped over a Geodude lying on the ground. Right, so let's battle this guy. This coach trainer. Hello there, I'm a coach trainer at your service. Do you want to train a bit before taking on Mount Moon? Just gonna take a little drink here. Level 13. gonna do that a couple times now, just wail on him. So yeah, remember how I said that like the early episodes of the Kanto season, the voice actors didn't quite get the voices like down to a T until later on, so like the really early episodes had like really weird sounding voices. See, that also happened with Meowth, but in the case of that, they just had to replace the voice actor for whatever reason, like halfway into the season. So like for the first, I don't know, 40, 50 episodes, he sounds completely different from the rest of the season, and the rest of the 4Kids Run series for that matter. So yeah, I think he's like the exception to the rule where they changed his voice actor halfway through Kanto. We'll do one more. Nice. Right now I'm just going to start wailing on him. Just spam quick attack. I did hear about this, I guess you could say it's post-game. It's not necessarily post-game, but it is like a completionist thing you can do in this game. But there's like a bunch of trainers you can find that have basically a really high-level version of each Pokemon in the game. So there's like 151 of them in all. And basically how that works is you fight against them with the same Pokemon you own that they do. So yeah, you could find someone with like a high-level Charizard, and then you have to use your Charizard to beat theirs. Like, it's just a 1v1 with the same Pokemon. So I'm guessing that's more of a completionist thing that will give you some decent rewards. Right, I'll do a little bit of Mount Moon. I don't know if I'll do the entire thing, but I'll do some of it. Meowth from Battle Frontier onwards, he's got a different voice. Everyone has a different voice from that season onwards. That's because the season preceding that was the last one that 4Kids dubbed. For some reason, the Pokemon Company decided to get rid of... They stopped hiring the 4Kids voice actors because they were trying to save money for some reason when it came to airing that show locally. So they basically had new voice actors within the company to take over. That's why the early episodes look really, or sound really bad, because again, they have to like work on their new voices. Looks like there's nothing here. Then let's just search further in. You were eavesdropping on us just now, weren't you? Meowth, you were supposed to be keeping watch! We know there are rare fossils buried around here somewhere. If you've got any, you'd better hand them over to us, twerp. That's right. If anyone is going to profit off of the rare fossils, it's going to be us. I like that Meowth doesn't even have any dialogue. I don't care about running into Zubats now because they're not going to supersonic me to death. If you can get your Pokemon through the moving ring, yeah. If it gets smaller, your chance to snag. That's your chance to snag it. Nice. Emits ultrasonic cries when it flies. They act as a sonar to be used to check for objects in its way. So basically a real life bat then. Yeah, I'm just gonna capture a bunch of these for now. Prepare for over 9,000 Zubats. Yep, pretty much. Almost got that circle within the circle, but at least I didn't miss. Still failed though. Shit. Oh yeah, still no updates on the fibre optic thing right now, but they're still working further down the road from where my apartment is, so it seems whatever they're doing now is taking a lot longer than the initial like lining of the cables next to me, so not sure how long that's going to take, but eventually it should be ready. I don't know if it will be ready for Smash Ultimate because that's like a couple weeks out at this point, 2.5 weeks, give or take. It'd be a little bit more than that, but it's less than 3 weeks, that much I do know. I didn't throw the Pokeball there because I was expecting it to swerve left or right, but it didn't actually move anywhere that time. How many Pokeballs did I use just now? Like 6? Oh yeah, I was going to mention this earlier, but I completely forgot to bring it up, so I might as well bring it up now. So, you know how these companies like Game Freak and Nintendo release these launch trailers for the games that come out, in this case this game? Like, you've probably seen some of the trailers they've made, where it's just like generic clips from the game accompanied by the game's music, or the game's like main theme song or something. Well, they did one for the UK specifically, but I can't show it, but I can tell you what it is, basically, because it's really cool how they executed it. So, they made a UK one, and what it was is basically a shot-for-shot remake of the Western version of the intro for Kanto season, using this game's engine. So it has like all the... like, if you remember how all the scenes from like the anime intro, which themselves were taken from the show, those are all recreated with this game's engine. So that one part of the intro where you see your character capturing a Bulbasaur, or I think right after that you see like Charmander getting licked in the face by a Gengar, like all that stuff is in there, and the accompaniment, like that in itself would be cool on its own, but they also did a completely new cover version of the original intro song, like the I Wanna Be the Best. So that's a really fucking cool way to advertise this game, especially to long-time fans that have sort of lapsed. So they'll look at that and they'll think, oh, that's cool, it's like the original cartoon I used to watch growing up. And again, that's kind of a smart marketing move. Like, part of the reason this game exists, as far as I'm concerned, is, like I said earlier tonight, like they're trying to get lapsed Pokemon fans who may have been playing Pokemon Go. And this also seems like this little advert they made was also a good way to like bring people back to Pokemon. Not to mention it's a Generation 1 game, which I know there's these subgroup of people, Gen 1ers, who have a bit of a reputation for not wanting to play that many other games outside of the first generation. I don't get it myself, to be honest, but like I dropped out after Generation 2 and came back with Generation 5. Commonly found near mountain trails and the like. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry. Already looks pissed off. I keep forgetting I have to press A first. There we go. So I'm just going to capture a few more Pokemon so I can level up the Charmander, because it's like lagging behind. Let me see how my streaming time is. Right, okay, I'll play for like another 10 minutes, I think. So I probably won't get to the end of Mountain Moon, but we'll finish this next time and then we can do the gym after that, which I believe is Cerulean City. I'll do a couple more captures and maybe a couple more trainer battles. Ah, really? Perfectly timed there to land on that. This Geodude is being very, very annoying right now. Yep, just punch that Pokeball away, thanks. It's probably going to run away if it doesn't get it this time. There we go. Does it tell you here how many Pokeballs I used? I don't think it did. Or does. Right, okay then. Don't forget you have some Great Balls. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to those for now. Oh, there's Jessie. Jezebel. Oh, you're pretty fast, kids. I mean, I was just there for like 10 whole minutes and you're like just standing around the corner from when you see me. You had ample time to run away. What? Don't sneak up on me. Holy shit. Super Nerd Joven. That face though. Oh, so sorry if you heard my tongue clicking there. Like, you know how sometimes you do that without thinking? In my case, it's just because my throat is dry, like I said. Ah, crap. Hopefully I get a critical here so I can end this now. Nah. So, do you know, I've been thinking earlier today, I was wanting to rewatch this old Nickelodeon cartoon from years ago, like from the 90s, called Rocko's Modern Life. I don't know if you've heard of that one. I mean, you probably have. It's a really dumb show, but it's also really funny for being the way that it is. But yeah, that was a show I kind of grew up with. I mean, I didn't see that many episodes, but that was because I didn't have cable back then. We had like 4 basic channels back then. So I would only watch it when it was on syndication, and I saw like a bunch of episodes, like maybe a total of 15 to 20 episodes. I don't know how long the series goes on for. I'm assuming somewhere in the region of 50 to 60 episodes. But yeah, I kind of want to watch it again and watch all the episodes I didn't see, because I think next year, I think, or like, yeah, it's probably next year. I couldn't find the release date for it, but there is like a direct TV movie special that's like an hour and a bit long, coming to Nickelodeon at some point. I think it was supposed to be this year, but I've not heard of anything of it, so I think it's getting pushed back to 2019. Excuse me. Let me just take another quick drink. So yeah, I wouldn't mind watching that again in preparation for whenever that movie comes out. I should do the same for Invader Sim. Like, that one I have seen all the episodes of, and there's a TV movie coming out for that next year. So I should like reacquaint myself with that series, because holy shit, Invader Sim is pretty funny. Doom! 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 I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom de doom de doom. Has anyone ever watched Invader Zim, by the way? Like that show is legit. And I don't use that phrase very often, but it is. Ah, fuck. I think there's also a Hey Arnold TV movie that came out last year, but I think I've seen even less of Hey Arnold than I have of the Rocko's Modern Life, just because of circumstances, like I said. I want to watch more Hey Arnold, but don't think I've got the interest for it right now, but maybe at some point I'll catch up on that series and then watch the movie. When I say it's a movie, it's not technically a movie, like it's not a theatrical thing, it's more like an extended special where it's like 3 times the length of a regular episode with like better production values and a longer story. So it's kind of like somewhere between a typical TV episode and a theatrical thing, but it's not that. But just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to refer to them as movies, because they're close enough to one that you can consider it as such. See, I could like skip all this grinding, but I'm trying to bring my Charmander up a bit. Does anyone know how many Pokemon you can store in your Pokemon box? Because I'm not sure exactly how far that goes before it stops. You need to get through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Hey Arnold was a pretty good show from what I remember, and Rocko's Modern Life was pretty out there. Oh, did your internet die? That sucks. Well, late welcome to the stream then. I'm going to be ending shortly though. I could always give you the link to the VOD after this, so you can watch it from the start. So I'm literally like 5 minutes away from ending the stream. Because I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but my throat is starting to die on me and I would rather go to bed than push it. I've been streaming for 2 hours 40 minutes. So yeah, right now I'm in Mount Moon. Oh Jesus, wasn't expecting that to pop out the ground there. Did you name your Eevee Pikachu? No I didn't. Look at this shit. I'm spiraling out of control! Yeah, I've got a Pikachu from Viridian Forest. You know, I completely forgot that Eevee is still poisoned, but you don't actually take poison damage when running around. Shit. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to heal myself after this, or use my antidote. Still feels like they didn't need to make 2 different versions just to have a partner. Well, it's something they've been doing since the start. I mean, yeah, you could classify it as a lazy way to get extra money out of people by selling 2 different versions so they can get the complete Pokemon collection. I don't know, like... Then again, that was always the intent. Like, they wanted to have, like, some sort of trading system in there to encourage people playing with the Game Boy link cable. So yeah, let me just use my antidote and potion. Right now my Eevee is the strongest Pokemon, so that's why I keep using it. I hope my throat doesn't die when I do this. Let me just clear my throat real quick. Right, okay. Yikes, quit following us! Okay, that was a short one, good. I mean, I like doing the James voice, but I don't think my throat is up to it for the most part tonight. Also, I just realised there was a Parasect up there. I'm just going to go back up and snatch that. Right, so I can kind of tell my throat's dying, so I'm going to finish this battle, capture the Parasect, and then just save there. We'll do the rest of this cave the next time I play this. I need to find a way to stop my throat from drying up during the evenings. Like, I tried to take some juice or something, but it can only do so much for me. Okay, at least that didn't poison me. Right now I really don't feel like reading the NPCs, so I'm not going to. I mean, I'm silently reading them to myself, I just don't want to actually read it out. Good throw. Stay in, bastards. Too soft. There we go. I'm pretty sure that'll be the one that sticks. Again, I do have Great Balls, but I'm kind of building them up for now. Like, I've got like 50 regular Pokeballs. Damn it. Should have thrown that a slight bit earlier. Oh well, that worked anyway. Right, let's see. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on the tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. Okay. Right, so I guess I'll stop here for now, if I can... There we go. So I'm not going to do any trading or any online battling tonight. I'm going to do that the next time we play this. First impressions, yeah, it's more simplified. Yeah, it's more streamlined. I mean, that to me is considered a good thing if it doesn't take out all the intricacies of the gameplay. Like, if there's still some gameplay there, then I don't mind it too much. Like, yeah, it sucks that you can't, like, properly battle wild Pokemon, but I would rather just, like, capture a million Zubats without having to battle them. So, yeah. I do apologise for sounding a little bit out of it tonight. I should probably sound better whenever I stream this again. Maybe tomorrow or maybe on Tuesday. I guess I'll figure that out when the time comes. So yeah, I will stop here. I think I just saved, but I'm just going to save again. Sometimes I do that. Double save. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that does it. So yeah, it kind of sucks I didn't play this on the Friday or the Saturday, but I finally got around to it and I like it so far. So next time we'll capture that fucker and then move on.